Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Jurassic World Evolution. This is episode 6, and I have put in a good amount of time since the last episode, just like 2 or so hours of working on Isla Matanceros, you can see here, and developing our existing genomes that we have access to before we move on to Isla Sorna, so that I actually have some decent options now. No. Before I can do that, let's just do this.
Adding to the list.
Because of course you can never pause the game, but you can see I got 5 stars here on Isla Matanceros, and I have unlocked pretty much everything. So you can see here I unlocked the Crichtosaurus, but it turns out for the Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs as well as the Deluxe Edition, you actually have to research them after you unlock them, which then unlocks the dig site. So it's a little extra step there, unlike the other stuff you unlock. But you can see I have unlocked more dinosaurs, I've unlocked the other sort of special facilities for each division. You know, the Science Center, the Innovation Center, and Security Center all give you a boost to your income depending on your reputation with that division on that island. What is just... oh, okay, that was because the expedition had no power, but I have been just farming DNA while I was working on this side, and you can see I also saved up some platinum so that when we get to the new island, I can just build a fossil center and sell all of this for a nice big chunk of cash. That way, there should be a little bit less trouble getting set up with the Fossil Center and the Expedition Center. And yeah, so if you go here, you can see you have to unlock these, but the Draco Rex, we didn't have to research. It was just unlocked once we unlocked it, so it's kind of weird that you have to research the Cenoceratops, the Crichtosaurus, the Arachosaurus. But at least here we can see which island will unlock these on. Oh. Also, in between episodes, I had a lot of dinosaurs die of old age in this park. So, I'm right about at that time where our original dinosaurs are running out of time to live. But I've also been filling these enclosures. So you can see here, I actually have one empty enclosure there, and one by this Dilophosaur pen, which has a good number of Dilophosaur in it. You know, just doing their thing. They seem pretty happy. Especially because they don't have a Metriacanthosaurus in there with them. And of course, I thought they were socializing, but they don't move when they're socializing. They just stand there and stare at each other like statues. But yeah, I have an empty enclosure here that I need to fill, and I have an empty enclosure here. Don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. I guess it doesn't really matter now since the park is already 5 stars, and it's not like I have to keep it at 5 stars. Well, did another one die somewhere? No, it's just because the thing hasn't left. But yeah, let's go to our... right, can't get to it from there. I was going to say, let's go to our DNA so you can see what I have unlocked now. So Struthiomimus is maxed out. Velociraptor is all the way up 88%, so we'll be able to make those pretty easily. Corythosaurus is pretty decent. Cenoceratops, Chunkingosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Crichtosaurus, so we'll have some options when we start our next island. And let me quickly, before we do that, let's move to our other island, which I did not work on, but I'll probably do that after this episode. I'll put some time into upgrading this park. But yeah, that stuff I don't see any reason to show because it's mostly just busy work. You know, doing a bunch of grindy little missions to unlock more stuff. Oh, is that dead dinosaur icon not gonna go away now because I'm on the other island? So let's see, what do I got going in here? The Dilophosaurus is still doing alright in here. So I did look up someone's research, or, experiments they've been doing on what dinosaurs can coexist. And it seems you can mix some things between herbivores and carnivores, or just mixed species carnivores. So like, as we saw here with the Metriacanthosaurus, you can do mixed small carnivores with large carnivores, and they'll mostly get along. The small carnivores will generally keep away if they're smart, and the large ones don't seem to bother them much, as long as they don't get hungry. I really don't understand why you can't pull up your teams while you're on that screen, though. Oops.
Feeder resupply request received.
Like, it just makes things much more visible when you do that. But it's like, nah, you gotta go to the regular menu.
Understood.
But yeah, so you can also house small carnivores with large herbivores, and they won't really bother them. As well as apparently large herbivores and large carnivores, like Brachiosaur and Diplodocus large. But anyhow, this park is coming along nicely, and how are we doing on unlocks? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to unlock, yeah, some more things here. Like the missions. Right, we should probably do a mission before we move on. Because those are actually decent. So let's do new contract.
You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract.
Alright, so what do I have for empty enclosures? Because obviously I'm going
Tourists
to...
love their photos. It's a way to prove to the folks back home that, yes, they did indeed see dinosaurs. This division has photo needs as well.
I'm going to make a couple of these Corythosaurs. Because I only need like one more mission, or one more contract to unlock a mission. So we'll just do this one. In fact, I could probably just leave those in the enclosure that they come out in. I don't think I really need to put them in my new one. I forget what kind of fence I used here. I think this is just regular light steel, so I don't want to put raptors in there. I was thinking about it, but I should save that for one of these enclosures here. So yeah, one thing I never realized in the time I've been playing this that is pretty significant once you realize it. These dinosaurs never sleep. Like, ever. They're just constantly going until they die. Or something kills them. There's no resting, no real socialization except for when they stand there and stare at each other and make sounds. It's just very kind of off-putting, I guess, when you realize how little these dinosaurs actually do most of the time. Like, it seems like most of the development for the dinosaurs was put into you putting them into death arenas against each other. Like, it's all about dinosaur fights, it seems. And that seems like a weird thing to focus on in a park management game. Because, like, they even get better ratings if they've killed dinosaurs. They will have a higher rating for, guests. And a bunch of missions that you get from the divisions will be like, oh, assist this dinosaur to 3 combat victories. And it's like, what? Why is that the focus? And I guess they figured, dinosaurs fighting is cool, so let's just focus on that, and we'll worry about everything else later. Maybe. Alright, so we will get to Isla Sorna in this episode. I don't know what this check mark is. Oh. Just a Huyangosaurus sitting in there. Did I have those in an enclosure already? No, I didn't. I think this is the one I made by accident. because it was supposed to have the immune response modification. But yeah, I didn't have the... Oops. Didn't mean to click that. I didn't have the genome upgraded enough to be able to do that last time. But yeah, let's go into resilience, immune response. Okay, it's already in there. I'm surprised all three of these guys successfully incubated. The failure rates seem pretty high if you do any kind of modification, which I guess I didn't do. We haven't really had a lot of kind of hadrosaurs.
With this animal, the Corythosaurus, you can really see chaos in action. Think of all the combinations and patterns that life tries out, looking for that perfect structure. It's not about success. Life is about refining failure over and over and over again. Always a work in progress, ourselves included.
It's kind of generally dirty looking with its natural pattern. And I guess I should get there as they're coming out, because they seem to come out thirsty. I wonder if they'll put any work into the guests in the future to make them not just like weird roaming robots. Oops.
We are pleased to welcome Dinosaurs to
What are you doing? I find it kind of funny that they play their canned animation when they come out of there, even if you're not actually watching them.
to welcome the Corythosaurus to the
That's it. Go for the water. You can just hear that Struthiomymus sitting behind me. What? What are you doing? You weirdo. That's like what a large bird... Okay, nice photo bomb.
Nice photo.
That's exactly like what a large, curious bird would do.
Wow. Keep this
You were
up
just
and
sitting
the
there in a Jeep.
sky's the limit.
Alright, so that unlocked the mission anyway.
We worked
Okay.
so well together in the past, I thought I'd give you a chance to do it again. Get in on this one.
So that just unlocks the steep pattern. Is it step or is it steep? I've never been sure about that one. Dilophosaur, Velociraptor, and Chelosaur. Well, Dilophosaur is pretty
Body
simple.
count. All sorts of ways you can take that phrase, especially here on the islands. But I'm talking about warm bodies in the park, you know? I guess we could say head count, but I'm not sure that's really any better. Attendance numbers, then.
I think no matter what I release here,
You're
it's
in?
going
Cool,
to kill something.
Cool. Okay, we'll start at the beginning. New dinos. Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's going to be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive.
I'm marking that contract as closed. Great job.
Alright, so Dilophosaur. Incubate. And Ankylosaur. And Velociraptor. Wow, raptors are expensive. Oh, wait, what?
If you like a challenge, and I mean, who doesn't? Well, I don't. But you, this place sounds perfect for you. Isla Tacaño.
I didn't realize that we would unlock a second island here. I guess it makes sense. We got 4 stars, so we unlocked another island, just like getting 4 stars on the first one unlocks Nublar. So I wonder what getting stars on those islands unlocks. Gyrospheres, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Save the island from financial ruin. Alright, so I guess that opens up our options.
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
Nope, I don't need your jobs right now. I've already dealt with your division. So we got all those 3 cooking. I think I'm just gonna sell the Velociraptor for now, because I don't have anywhere to put it. But yeah, like the Ceratosaur was, you know, 5,500, or sorry, 550,000. And that was like a mid-sized to large, well, I think it counts as a large carnivore in this game. But the Velociraptor is a small carnivore. Alright, we got some more platinum. And some copperlite. That I can just sell. Extract, extract. Alright. So, let's, I guess, wrap up this mission. Though I don't know if it's going to be like another stage or what. How are these Corythosaurs doing? Also, the valid point that another complaint that people have pointed out, you can't see a dinosaur's needs before you release one. So you don't know how you're supposed to shape your enclosure. Now it seems like most of them don't have very high requirements, so it doesn't matter, but I assume that changes with the later dinosaurs. And Diplodocus seems to be doing alright. Wants more grassland, but that's because you're sticking your head in a bush. I'm sure if it walked over here, that grassland would be fulfilled. So, did we unlock Tacaño by getting 3 stars? Because we don't even seem to have that. Let me look at the island map here. Requires Isla Pina, 3 stars. Wait, didn't I unlock Sorna last time? I'm confused. Well, whatever. I guess we're going to Tassano, or I already forgot how he said it. Tassano? Alright, just about done. Looking very bumpy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Ankylosaurus to the park.
Ankylosaurus is one of those dinosaurs that's very popular, especially with children, but I'm not really sure. I mean, like the Triceratops, I find it's kind of plain. Maybe just because it's so popular. He does not look happy to be here. I mean, his needs are mostly met. And they have a low social need. Alright, so we're gonna release some carnivores, and that means I'm gonna have the helicopter on standby. The helicopters are a little less arcadey to fly in this game than they are in the Operation Genesis. You know, it's actually a little difficult to try and aim your rifle from this thing. Well, let's just park him right there. Nope.
Adding to the list.
Usually if you do this, they can actually trank him while they're still doing their coming out animation. Like that. So we'll put him in here with the other Dilophosaur.
Collected.
Looking pretty good. Just like the JP1 Raptors.
We need to get our numbers up. Give them what they want.
Quantity and quality. But mostly, quantity.
Ah, fuck. So the power went down there because of
Okay, we got
sabotage.
a problem. The island's power grid is down. It's time to earn our keep. Okay, yeah, so we switch to emergency protocols and keep our guests safe.
Now I
Got
guess that
it? Tell me you got it.
This is Lambert.
triggered because of the mission.
Looks like this crisis was man-made.
Sabotage?
Appears to be. Any enemies come to mind?
Enemies, rivals, profiteers, the list is endless.
Yep, indeed it is. I'll see what I can discover. Lambert out.
Tranquilization finished.
Wow. He actually behaved.
It's
He
not my
didn't
nature
immediately
to
murder
point out
everything.
other people's faults, but you really need to start improving things on this island.
Oh, shut up. You see our star rating dropped down to less than 1. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put this raptor in here.
Asset requiring collection. Asset has been transported.
Alright, what broke? So I guess this was just a thing that happens because of the mission I'm doing.
Assets in the air.
Have to repair it and then reboot it. Okay, is it just those two?
Stellar work! I'm not sure I could even get this place running this well. Did I just say that out loud?
And suddenly I am right back up because most of my stuff came back online. Where did I put the gate on this enclosure?
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
It's
Delivery
all the way over
has
there.
been completed.
Alright. Oh, so I have to wait now because of that mission. Nope, that's not what I want. I actually just want a feeder. Alright, so they need social. And also he's hungry. She. So I think there's not actually anything in that enclosure that the raptors will attack. But I assume too, if I don't hurry up here, this thing is going to get angry and break out. Or just climb the fence. Also notice that there's no options to put more filling food out for larger carnivores. You just have to give them goats. How is the Dilophosaurus doing? They should be doing good now that there's a little bit of water on this side. Alright, I did get some in there somewhere. Thought I did. Oh no, right, I put it down here. Which means they don't have to wander over to where the Metrio is. Unless it wanders over to them. The fact that it's an objective means that it might die and fail the mission if that one dies. This Metriocanthosaurus seems to have been well behaved though. I think the Dilophosaurus started a fight with it last time we saw. Though those don't actually count as fights per se because they didn't
I know
actually...
you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley.
We're not even close to 5 stars. If they don't actually attack each other, it's not considered a fight. It's just them kind of squaring off. If one of them backs off before actually attacking, then it's fine. Okay, you guys have to hurry up. And how is my Velociraptor doing? Alright, still not the happiest. Its comfort is about to go into the red, in which point it's going to probably immediately try to break out.
You need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
I think these are the heavy steel fences, but they're not electrified. And of course, even though there's no way this raptor could ever break this fence, it will. Because any dinosaur can break any fence. Jesus Christ, ACU. Could you take any longer? Well, it's a good thing there's nobody over here. So yeah, the raptor only broke out because there's no other raptors. So it's stressed out. Look at her hiding in the jungle. Guess she is a clever girl.
En route to repair.
Oh, yeah. They took her down already. Thankfully, it looks like my timer maybe didn't reset.
Picking up asset.
Though it might reset once I actually get out there.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't think the Velociraptor is going to try to take on the Ankylo or the Diplodocus. Or maybe even the Ankylosaurus.
Look, raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the raptors, understand that we are as well.
I like how it's giving me these tutorials now, because it's like, oh, you're not doing a good enough job. One of my raptors is trapped in there, apparently.
Commencing asset transit. En route to pick up the asset.
This one never came out, so now it is just trapped in this building forever. Great. AAA game, no bugs.
Resupply request acknowledged. Asset has been delivered.
There we go. I've never had one actually block the door like that, though.
Transportation in progress.
Now this one is continuing to be less and less comfortable. I love how they just kind of like stick their mouth in the mud. It's like, ah, good enough. Which seems weird too, because there's no way to like adjust the depth of the water. They're all just kind of like super shallow and they can just walk right into the middle of them. Okay, let's get these guys in here. Don't tell me you're already trying to break out again. Yep.
Confirming task.
Like, I should have just tranked her as soon as I put her back in the enclosure until there were other velociraptors.
Confirming asset delivery. Acknowledging request for repair crew.
And I think it attacked the exact same section of fence for some reason. This game doesn't have fence maintenance like Operation Genesis did. Which, I feel like I need to rate a list of things that this game does not have that a game from 2001? Or is it like 2003 that came out? Point is, a game more than 10 years old has features that this one could not manage. And that seems a little silly considering how much more budget this game had versus that one. And the lack of console constraints these days. I mean, yeah, there's still restrictions that having this released on consoles would add, but not nearly as much of a difference as there was back on the PS2.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I wish I could get an upgrade that would speed up these friggin' transport helicopters. They're so slow. No matter what they're carrying. Like, we could have just bundled this raptor into a truck and drove him over here. Did I put my other raptor back? Nope. I gotta... Oh. Are you still loose? Didn't I trank you?
Adding task.
Asset in transit.
Yep. The Ranger team's just gonna watch this happen. Don't mind me, guys. You just take care of your own business. I mean, I guess I could, you know, press the emergency shelter button, but these intelligent guests. Oh no, there's a wall here. What do we do?
Transportation complete.
Let's just slowly walk away. Oh man, those guests are so awful. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy this game. You know, I like a lot of things that are in here, but I have no problem pointing out all of the things that are lacking.
Enemies. People, corporations, entities that will stop at nothing to obtain the knowledge and technology we possess. Look, not everyone likes me. Some find me cold and humorless. But they don't know what I know.
They've never seen the VHSs in my house.
What he plans to do with that knowledge that sometimes concerns me.
Look, they told me to build a weaponized velociraptor, so I did. You know, just casually. The velociraptor taking a nice little nap with the corpse. I find it funny, too, that, like, getting someone killed doesn't matter. You don't even have to, like, bundle the corpse out of there. It'll just stay there until it probably disappears.
Transit has commenced.
So yeah, this is what happens when dinosaurs socialize. They just stand there like that, and it seems like they will only ever socialize in a group of 4 where they just stand in like a T-shaped group and stare at each other. But they're doing better now. Apparently 2 Velociraptors is enough for them to be happy as a pack, but we're gonna drop another one in there. So according to the research, I could put a large, or some large herbivores in here, and the Velociraptors would mostly leave them alone as long as they're getting fed. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that this is a mission where he wants me to make dinosaurs fight. And we're gonna have to do that because I definitely want to unlock Baryonyx. Baryonyx is dope. I also really want a medium power station, so I'm gonna have to work on those. I think I'll just build some rep with him in between episodes. But now that we got our Velociraptor pack, and it seems to be going pretty well, let's check out the new island before we call it an episode. Guest injuries, none. Are you sure about that? Oh, there's so many menus in this game. Alright. So let's go to our new island. Available cash, negative 950,000. I feel like that kind of screws me, going in there with no money. But we have to take apart this failing infrastructure and make our own. So I wonder what the
near here,
gimmick here.
Where an amusement park was built over the bones of an abandoned one. Spared no expense, as Hammond would say. A biological preserve. Yeah, you may have heard about it. At least the stuff that wasn't classified.
Isn't that him talking about Isla Sorna?
One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they failed. You'll need to carefully consider how to make money if you want to turn this into a profitable endeavor. And you do. Trust me.
Alright, so I can sell that big old innovation center for now. So what do we have here? We've got an unfinished enclosure, an unpowered creation lab, kind of a very thin kind of island. There's our arrival point down there. We've got like this little shopping district. What is a fossil zone? That's not even something I can make yet, I think. Place where you can dig up fossils. So there's a bar. I don't think I can make that either. Toy shop, fast food, restaurant, clothes shop, gift shop. So there seems like there's kind of one of every shopping building. There's an emergency shelter, substation. Do we have a power plant? Small power station, so that is running. Oh, okay, this is not connected. That's the problem. Oh, there's a monorail with a unfinished track. I'm pretty sure I can sell that for a good amount. Oh, shit, I broke the path. Only 150, but I need that for the moment. Alright, so let's connect up the power here. I'm kind of thinking, like, I want to put an enclosure here, so Well, there's not really any downside to having power lines run through the back of your enclosure, I guess. It's not like the dinosaurs are going to attack them. Okay, so that'll connect the creation lab, so it has power. And now the viewing station needs a substation. I guess I can kind of put there. And there's no profit coming in because there are no dinosaurs, and apparently that means no one can be in the park. Okay, everything's powered that we have right now, so I'm gonna have to get this enclosure set up pretty quick so I can start generating revenue. Gently curve this so that I can fit another viewing gallery in. Kind of like... That's a little too sharp. Let's do a little bit more of a gradual curve there. Okay, so that's a sealed enclosure. Let's put... do I have the money for dinosaurs? No, I don't. I think everything is pretty dang expensive. What are the rewards on Tacaño? Reputation, large substation, robust digestion, confinement studies, research cost, arcade, mission, cosmetic enhancements, Stygimoloch, Archaeonythomimus. Arcane. It's a fucking magic dinosaur. Ranger accuracy, aggressive engineering, ECU accuracy. None of these are too exciting. I guess we'll go with security first. Though if security wants me to fight dinosaurs, I don't really have the money for that right now. So let's just start with science, I guess.
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
Well, that's useless to me because don't have a lab right now. So I'm putting all my money on this one dinosaur to bring us out of the red because I need enough money to build a fossil center so that I can sell that platinum. 400,000. I suppose I could sell whichever one of these that I can actually already make. And every moment that goes by without a dinosaur is me ticking towards losing more money. Because I'm losing 15 grand every minute. Oh, I can't even do the security mission either because I haven't unlocked it on the other island yet. It seems really weird, though, how dependent these systems are on having... Wait, why did I do that? I was gonna say on having dinosaurs, like even people avoiding sections of your park unless they have dinosaurs in them. I think we don't need anything else, so disconnect that. I also find it funny that the music that plays, if you don't zoom out, just comes out of the speakers if you do. Alright, our park has a little bit of a star now. Social population. Now let's see if people just start appearing. Wow. The star rating just jumped there. What are these guys good for? There's only 1 star, so they're not super high rating. But hopefully, this Corythosaurus will chill the hell out long enough for me to make a second one. Because if they break out, it's a Draco Rex situation again of, hey, we don't have anyone to put it back. Yep, and they've suddenly just appeared. There's no arrival or anything. In fact, I'm not sure that a monorail ever comes in. I haven't really watched it, but I don't think one comes in. I also don't know if the paths actually do anything. I don't know if they kind of like raise the rating of your park a little bit or what. I don't think they do. Okay, well, they have a very long comfort meter, I just noticed, so this one shouldn't try to break out. Oh, I just realized there's no feeder in there either. It's gonna be a problem. Well, we're not in the negative. You know, I'm actually making a good profit now, probably because of all the things that are for sale over here. So if I can hold out for a little longer. Also, let's get another contract from Dua.
You can help with this, and you should.
Oh, stop giving me dig site missions, lady. I don't have a dig site. Or a dig team. So yeah, I don't know if there's any like hazards on this island or any special conditions, or if it's just pretty much focused on taking this shitty infrastructure. Also got this big ass lake that's no good to us. Can't put a mosasaur in there. Much as I would like to. So I think once I release this one, things should be kind of on track for now to getting the rest of this park going. And once I get that fossil center built, that's like, I think $1 million I have sitting there in platinum. More than that even. So I think our park will be alright at that point. And suddenly the comfort is going right back up. Alright. So, things are starting to move along now. Do I really need a fast food place next to a restaurant?
Don't look at this as extra work. Look at it as extra money and experience.
Look at it as extra money, even though the thing he wants me to build costs like 3 times more than that. Yeah, I think I don't need a fast food place because the fast food place is just like the store, but worse. We look at guests here. Fast food. Food 3 stars, drink 3 stars. But then you go to restaurant, and it's food 4 stars, drink 3 stars, but no fun. I guess you can't have fun at a restaurant, but you can have fun at a McDonald's. Jurassic Donald's. But I want to get that money there so that I can get a ground feeder. So that these guys don't starve. Okay, profit per minute. Your guests have praised the drinking facilities on the island, 'cause there's a bar. It's like bumping techno coming out of the bar. I believe I've mentioned it before, but I really hope they add, like, some cosmetic stuff to make your park look different. Because there's definitely a valid complaint as well that people have had that everything in the park looks a little too sterile, a little too utilitarian, I guess. Nothing really looks pretty. I mean, yeah, you know, these look modern kind of style, which is very sterile and uninteresting looking, it turns out. Like, let me build the damn visitor center from Jurassic Park. That had some more classic kind of look to it. Okay, these guys are doing good. The money's ticking up. Now I just kind of have to wait until I hit 400,000. Which might take a little while. This is another one of those times where it might be better for me to just cut the episode and come back once we have the finances. Because once we get that stuff set up, this park will really kind of speed up. I mean, again, I could just wait, but what I could also do is try to get a contract that's actually useful for me right now, because, again, I'm not going to be able to afford that.
I've got something for you, if you're...
I don't have the Diplodocus genome. Let's see if... I can't even look at the dig sites. I was going to say, let's look at which dinosaurs I'll have available once I build that, but I won't even let you look at it until you build them. So, I guess that is a good place to stop here, and I'll just, you know, put some more work in on getting this stuff set up so that we have enough money to build the fossil center. And then from there, I can build the expedition center with the money from selling all of our platinum. And, oh, I thought I saw a train coming in. I was going to say, oh, they actually do come in, but no, I guess not. Can I build up top? No, I can't. We didn't check out Nublar this time either, but we will do that as well. Nublar is different, though. It's a sandbox with no missions or anything like that. You just kind of build with infinite money. But until then, I've been Shadefire, this is Jurassic World Evolution, and I hope you'll join me as I continue to set up my series of parks with more and more dinosaurs. And I look forward to putting some new species out next time. Until then, take care, folks.